Hey folks, GHondo here, and welcome back to Surviving Mars. This is episode 25. In the last episode, we finally grew our first seed. Just the one, but that was enough for me to put down our first forestation plant. So now we are growing lichen. So we'll have this place green in no time, I'm sure. Anyway, let's speed things along here. That one singular seed obviously is not going to do it, so I took the existing two farms where I'm creating seeds, and I've cranked their priority, basically trying to force there to be at least 3 botanists each at all times. So hopefully we'll actually get crops succeeding. That would be helpful. Apparently we found an anomaly up there. Very nice. But yeah, we are now officially creating vegetation. So we are working on all 4 of the terraformings at once, however, nominally. And that is just very, very cool. Let's see what else is going on. So we're researching one for money, which we technically don't even really need right this second, but certainly wouldn't be a bad thing to have. And once that hits, I don't even know what I'm going to spend it on. I might actually just buy a bunch of seeds just to speed this along, but it might not be a bad idea. Do I have a rocket on Earth right now? I do. And there's not really a lot of people waiting to come here anyway, so yeah, maybe we just do that. Seeds are not terribly expensive. Oh, I think our mission profile gives us a discount on these. But yeah, we could fill an entire rocket just with the whole pile of seeds and get a good start on this. I think I'm going to do it. Which in fact makes me kind of want to put down our other forestation plant. Okay, so let's make sure I'm reading this right. I always get this backwards. So we would send you polymers, which I'm completely good with. Yes, we are sending you polymers. Okay, so this is actually a good thing here, because this actually tells you, and then I guess you can have it run multiple times if you want to, but just the once is fine. But I don't know if this was new, or more likely I just never noticed it, but this would have told me immediately on those other trades that I was doing backwards. But anyway, this I'm totally good with. We have lots of polymers. As far as I know, we're still occasionally bringing in polymers. Yes. So. Oh, there we go. There is our all scans done. While I'm at it, let's do a quick rebash of these rocks. Because that's just a thing we do. Anybody else is done? Yours is done. And you don't have one, so you're fine.
Anomaly found.
Oops.
We've just confirmed the location of a metal-rich deposit. A drilling accident turned to our advantage.
Okay. So that turned itself into a metal deposit. Oh, pretty good one too. I don't know if I want to build another dome out here just for that, but that is certainly a good one. That is certainly a good one. Ah, right. We had that sabotage event where I said go ahead and take really, really long time to figure out who it is. Russia, huh? Okay, am I willing to invest 500 million to screw Russia over for what it did to me? And technically they kind of screwed me over earlier too with that religious thing. No, that one seemed unintentional, but it did screw me over. You know what? We have a lot of money and we're researching more. Let's just kind of put some aside and see what happens. I'm not normally the vindictive type, but these guys kind of have it coming. Anyway, what was I doing? Oh, right, I was thinking about putting in another lake and another forestation plant. And the more I think about it, the more I want to do it. Where shall that lake be? It's a very good question.
Crop failure reported.
Okay, that's just some soybean ones, that's fine. Not super worried about them. It's just the seed ones I don't want to fail. But where should we put another lake? I could put it here, and then a forestation plant up back here somewhere. That might work. How are we doing in terms of pushing our water supplies? Not the pipe, the water. Not super hard. I think we could support one more lake. Do I want a gigantic one or just a little one? I kind of want another gigantic one, to be honest. We certainly have the concrete. I can live without the machine parts for a bit. You know what? If it'll fit, I kind of want one right here. Okay, I think we got to clean this terrain here down a bit. But we can do that. We can do that. Flatten. Is there a way to resize? Yes, there is. Okay, let's try that. I mean, yes, you are going to automatically do this. Okay, so that's what the automated mode means, and that makes sense, and I'm good with that. Wow, it's not kidding when it says you're fast at this. Holy crap, did you see that? That was ridiculous. Good job, buddy. Good job. Okay. Alright, now that that's all clear, we should now have room, hopefully, for a gigantic lake. Yes, we do. And we'll put the piping parts on the bottom here where they're easier to get at. There we go. Beauty. And that means we can put another forestation plant. We'll put it up here somewhere, because this soil here should be spectacular between these two lakes, so excellent. As long as it's within range of this hub, it doesn't terrifically matter where it goes. Beautiful. And there's our bunch of metals. They could just kind of go there, that's fine. More polymer, sure, thank you very much. I don't really need food, so that's okay. And frankly, I'm kind of mad at you, despite... See, that really annoys me. We actually were really good with these people, and they still tried to screw me over. Actually, we're kind of okay with pretty much everybody, really. Because I've been a good boy.
Oh, who's a good boy?
I am. I'm a good boy.
Yeah, we got lots of concrete. It's just a case of getting it over there. But that should be totally fine. This drone hub only has 3 drones. Well, now we have 5. And the fact that we have some tells me that the... Yes, you actually are... We actually have a worker here again. That's very good. That is very, very good. Now, did some of those seeds make it over here? Well, they must have, because you're running, so... Yes, they did. Somehow still only 3 of them, even though we have like 50 of them. And this is the only place that's calling for them, as far as I know. That's kind of nuts. But anyway. It's fine. As long as this is working, this is ticking up, things are good. So our water supplies are going to be a little tight for a little while, until that gets done, but that's fine. Well, they're actually holding. You know, obviously I'm sure they're pushing as pretty much as hard as they can, but they are at least holding. Where's my nearest water to check? You'll do. Oh, that's still not even 100%. I mean, it's about 90%, but it's somehow not maxed out. That's actually impressive. We're still running nicely.
There are Earthsick colonists.
Really? Huh. Well, you definitely have 0 comfort, so why do you have 0 comfort? Because all the dining stuff was closed and you're a glutton. Got it. Okay. Well, it certainly appears that it should be running. Maybe it just wasn't at the time. Or maybe you were there on second shift, yeah. Okay. We definitely need more people here. Okay, are either of you ready to go? You are. Thank you, goodbye. So are you. Thank you, goodbye. Let's get more warm bodies down here. I don't know if I'm going to be able to save this one in time or not, but... Okay, yeah, now the diner's working. You're getting happier. Will it be enough? I don't know. I don't know how long you get. You're currently going to the bar, which should make you happier. Now you're going home. So you should get the well rested. Yeah. I don't know what the crossover point to go back to not being Earthsick is, but apparently it's higher than 56. But I'm quite curious if we can save this guy. You're just wandering around bored, that's fine. Do I not have any decorations in here? I don't see any, actually. Did I seriously not put any decorations in? Oh, well. That's an oversight we can fix. Have some decorations, that might help. Okay, yeah, the diner was open this time, so yeah, that should make you happier. Okay, well, we'll keep an eye on you, and maybe we can save you. Well, that water's done. That's not ideal, but fair enough. Well, that was actually being used for power cable, so we'll have to get that replaced quickly. There we go.
Funding received.
Why do you still think you're split? Did you not finish that cable? Certainly looks finished. It certainly looks finished. I don't think I get... Oh, okay, maybe it just took a minute to actually update. I was going to say, because I'm pretty sure that's completely connected. Anyway, you have arrived, so let's... Oh, we actually have a decent pool finally. Good. Let's get some of them going. Thank you. Yeah, clearly nobody wants to do this, so we might as well have this landing pad back. I can't right now anyway, but that's fine. We don't really need either of those, so in all reality it doesn't even matter. Would it be worth bringing that other rocket back with some cargo? And if so, what? What would we even want? Maybe a couple of electronics. Maybe. A couple of bit more water. Maybe. Could even get some drone hubs just to save myself for later. Don't really need them immediately, but that would save me some time later. Just maybe a bunch more seeds. We have a huge stockpile. Maybe we call that pretty much even. I'm just trying to fill out the space. I don't really need any of the rest of this stuff, but just trying to fill out the space. Great. Okay, that's a full rocket. We don't really desperately need any of that stuff. It's all just kind of nice to haves, but we're finally at a point where we can do nice to haves and not just screaming desperation. And we are pretty close to getting another pile of money anyway, so I really don't mind. Grab a couple more of those. How are the commanders in terms of number of drones? You've got 5, that's not bad. You've only got 3, so I'll give you an extra one. You're half full, okay. Are you built yet? You sure are. Okay. And again, we can only do lichen so far because we don't have the water level. But that extra lake should definitely help. So you're still not good at 64, huh? Okay. Like I say, I really don't know what level I've got to get that guy to keep them. I'm sure we know there's a cutoff because I have saved some before, somehow. At the time I wasn't even really trying, but that does at least prove it can be done. Thank you, autosave lag. Just put them there, wait, they can move around wherever, not a problem.
New colonists have arrived. Resources are low.
Yeah, a little bit light on electronics, kind of. But more are already on the way, so it's not really a big deal. And if it got desperate, we could always rip apart these old fusion reactors. If we ever get desperate. But I think we're past the desperation stage. Barring some kind of massive disaster, we're probably pretty safe now. Oh yeah. I see. So basically, if you were desperate for money and didn't mind having everyone get upset, you could do that, but no, we don't need the money, and frankly, I don't really want... The minus standing would be unfortunate, but I don't really care. Minus 35 morale to everybody by itself says no. So, no, that's fine. Let's do that. And we definitely need more water. Well, then I guess it's good that we're getting more water. Doesn't terrifically matter where they go, just get me some water, please. 3/4 on that lake. Oh, those aren't cubes, those are just rocks. I thought they were more of these cubes. I was trying to figure out why they weren't doing these. But that's because they're actually done. We actually cleaned out that whole area. Isn't that spectacular? let's bring you back somewhere where I know where you are. So I'm not sure where the next expansion is going to be, but whenever it is, we'll be ready for it. Could be to go and get that once we have the research. That wouldn't be a bad thing. There was also that same research would give us. Where was it? We had a. I think it was you, right? Yeah, we had one here that was also wanting that same technology. So we'll probably want to put that on the list when this one's done. 7%, looking good. Okay, you are going to be ready to go as soon as those food come off. You're almost ready. We'll just wait and send this one, because it's already full. Assuming they want to take those foods off, of course. Why not have food storage for this bin? For this dome? Oh, I do, and it's full. Okay. That's a good reason for that not to be working. Actually, maybe it's time... Yeah, because we did research these powered... Fine, sure, great. Why don't we start actually putting these around somewhere? Doesn't immediately matter where, I guess, but... Here, why don't you have a gigantic food storage right over there? Let's have one for metals. Maybe there. One for concrete. Yeah, the actual locations where these go does not matter in the slightest. I just want some kind of storage for everything. Rare metals can go there. Polymers. Electronics, that would be sure nice to have that many, right? Machine parts. Fuel. Seeds. I'm actually going to put up over here. So if we just get rid of this, we can replace it with
Research complete.
one of these. Oh, there we go. That is money. And yeah, let's put on the thing to get the deep extraction, which I think was in physics? Yes, there it is, right there. And what was the other storage? Oh yeah, exotic minerals, which we don't even have yet, because we are not doing anything with the asteroids. Okay, so I'm not going to bother with that one, but there, our poor shuttles are going to be excruciatingly busy for a bit. Maybe I put a dedicated shuttle over here for where most of the... Okay, well, there's one right there. Maybe we'll just buy you some new shuttles and call that even.
Meteor incoming.
Oh, I saw that. That was not cool. But that scared the crap out of you, didn't it?
You tit! I saw my arm and I was so scared.
That must have been quite terrifying. Okay, you are ready to go. You are also ready to go. Alright, might as well send the both of them then. can you have... Oh, are you doing this silly thing again where you're trying to employ children? Which makes no sense. Having said that, there isn't a lot of actual jobs in this dome, is there? Because this is more like just for raising children, there's no actual work for them. And of course, with no... I mean, you have shuttles, you should be allowed to get out of here if you want to. And move somewhere else, but... I suppose the other thing I could do, I could put another outside dome building here just to give them something to do. Like, for an example... What would even be a good example? What would be a good example? Maybe like a polymer or fuel refinery or something? Like... Not that we really need either of these things, but... Or I could move the drone assembler down here. I guess that's another option. Yeah, I don't know. I think we might just have to live with those unemployed children messages. And somehow be okay with it. Anyway, is the lake done? The lake is done, so we are now producing water 0.22 per day. Excellent. Yeah, so we've already done liquid water. We're getting pretty close to not having cold waves anymore, which would be neat. We actually never had one. But it would be neat if we just never do. Having said that, it looks like we're actually the next thing we're going to hit likely is going to be toxic rain starting. That doesn't sound real great. But anyway. But yeah, okay, so the very next thing we're going to hit is sustainable grass. Because we already have the temperature and the water is very close. Okay, very cool. I'm not real keen on that toxic rains idea, but I guess we'll ignore that. That will be joy for another day, I suppose. Okay, well, I think we're going to call things there for today, so thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. And if you did, please leave a like and a comment. And if you haven't already, please do subscribe. It really does help. Other than that, we'll catch you in the next one. Have a good one. See ya.